One final remains. The men's horizontal bar competition, and the top performer in qualification, without any great surprise, Tang Xiahong of Chinese Taipei with a score of 15 exactly. He will go 5th in the order. But just behind him, by 500ths, was Carlo Macchini, Bistecca as he's known, the Italian. He'll go second to last. We start with Ilya Kovtun. We begin with the reigning champion of Europe as of a couple of months ago. He's been going about adding difficulty hugely successfully to his work across the board to make himself even more competitive as an all-around athlete, and in doing so he won the European title. Ilya Kovtun, 14.2 in qualification, but with a low execution score and a high difficulty. Cassina, a little wild in the leg form at the end. Likewise with the Coleman, but he's got lots of power. Oh, and then the straight Kachev. He comes off. How unexpected. Performed the Cassina and the Coleman well. Performs the straight Kachev again to get the difficulty and to link it with the straddle and pike variations. Really important for his D score that he repeated that skill. It also has impacts on the bonuses later on, and he lands well. Nearly. The Olympiad, the real focus for Kovtun, refining the little details here and there. Let's have a look back at the crucial moments from this performance. There's the Cassina. And there he goes into the Coleman. And then it was the Kachev where he came off. The bar was certainly reverberating as he went back in for the regrasp. Then performed it again to go from straight to straddle to piked in the 3 Kachev sequence. .55, so all in all he was in line to go beyond qualification, where he scored 14.2. But obviously the loss of the full mark costly. Unai Baigorri, super young Spanish gymnast who got a bronze medal on the floor yesterday. 8th best in qualifying, 13.55. But with one of the best executed routines. There's a surprise. Such a smooth gymnast. Very smooth stolder work. And unfortunately he was drifting going into that straddle Kachev out of the stolder. So Kachev issues early on for the gymnasts in this horizontal bar final in Koper. Good hip height on the straddle Kachev. And a solid looking dismount. Work in progress, no question. Hugely promising, absolutely clear. That move to the high performance centre in Madrid has been enormous for Novaj Gori. He's been there for getting on for 2 years now. No criticism or disrespect to where he was training before. It's just simply that his training time has increased exponentially. He said it was about triple the work he was doing before, and as a result he's been able to grow hugely. And invariably that is what you want when gymnasts move to a high-performance environment. You want to see that the best work of the local clubs is preserved. They've set everything up, and then the high-performance centre needs to take it forward. Clearly that's happening with this young man. 12.25 on this occasion, part of the learning experience. We'll see him a lot more, that's clear. Lovely to get to see this young athlete from Ukraine, Radomir Stelmak, on the crest of a wave after being part of the team that won gold in the men's competition in the European Championships. And he was a really important part of it as well. How lovely, 4 years on from being part of the Ukrainian team that won the junior European Championship title. He was the bronze medalist on the horizontal bar at last year's national championships in his first senior year. Just about enough height on the straight Kachev. Lovely straddle Kachev, traditional Kachev. Smooth rotation of the glenohumeral joint. Nicely done from Radomir Stelmak. We spent quite a lot of time training in Croatia.
Dober vrhunski gimnastičar mu bo pripravil orodje za njegovo izredno težko sestavo. Tin je bil tretji v kvalifikacijah z oceno 14.450, izhodišna ocena njegove sestave.
Second Kachev was particularly striking, good amplitude. He also had some very nice close work to the apparatus, all of these rolls of the body. They were extremely controlled. And yes, one invariably focuses on the big releases and regrasps when watching horizontal bar gymnastics, but actually it's the close control where so much difficulty is won and lost. Another young man who has the potential to be a really important part of the next generation for Ukraine, and indeed of the present. 13.9, he goes into the gold medal position. We have got some big performers to come. How about the runner-up at the last Olympic Games, for example? Tin Srbic of Croatia going in search of his 20th World Cup medal. One thing he has successfully gone in search of is an Olympic medal. Won the silver in Tokyo. He's also been a European and world champion. Third best in qualification, 14.45. He's always somebody who knows how to step up when he gets to a final, though, and add in that crucial extra difficulty. A little wild on the pirouettes in terms of the control of the legs. Stolder into a straight Kachev, and then into a straddle Kachev connected to the straight variation. This is where he now goes for the Coleman late on in the routine and performed well with a good pirouette afterwards. And his dismount has an effortless quality to it. No wonder he's pleased about that one. Tin Srbic of Zagreb.
Fantastični predstavi, izredno težke prvine, malo nevestoje, ki imamo svoje spuste, raznovrstna sestava, prilepijo se skoki, kaj reči, hvala ti za to predstavo. Gymnast can start warming up.
This gentleman, who is an absolutely huge fan of association football, supports Dinamo Zagreb. Just about has gymnastics as the most important thing in his life, other than watching Dinamo Zagreb matches and following them. They've just won the Croatian League. So he's been in pretty good spirits over the last little while, and this, from a personal point of view, will only add to that.
Tin Srbic je zelo otežil svojo sestavo glede na kvalifikacije, kjer je rutinsko izvedel lažjo sestavo, da se mu ne bi primerila po nepotrebni takšna napaka. Sam pravi, da je izvedel
Finished
sestavo
really well.
za 6 točke.
Graceful landing.
Novinarji, glavni sodniki o tem.
14.45 in qualification.
Čakamo na njegovo oceno, skoraj zagotovo do vodstvo.
Calculations continuing for Tin Srbic's routine. We've got 4 still to come, including really the form gymnast of the year on horizontal bar, Tang Chahong.
Sodniki so si vzeli kar nekaj časa za debato o njegovem prijatelju oziroma tkaču s polovico obrata.
This is the most pronounced wait that we've had for a score so far. But it was absolutely worth it, 14.95. He has gained 9/10 of difficulty. I did say to you earlier that Tin Srbic is one of those gymnasts who knows how to step it up when he gets into a final. His record of getting into finals and converting that into medal-winning positions is enormously efficient. He seldom misses out. He's one of those gymnasts who he may miss out on the final itself every now and then, but if he gets into the final, it is highly unusual that he doesn't take something. And what we witnessed there was a really great example of how to construct high quality difficulty. To the king of cats, Tang Chia-hung, 15 in qualification. He's just seen a 14.95 from Tin Srbic. This gentleman's form in Olympic qualification was phenomenal. 3 gold medals, easily earning his place at the Games. Now he just has to maintain that form, and he'll go in as one of the favourites, if not the favourite. Beautiful. Full twist. Then the straight Kachev, straddle Kachev. Cassina, that was very smooth. The full twisting Yamawaki. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, what a dismount! Goodness me, that was breathtaking. Stunning flight from Tang Chia-hung, and such a graceful landing too. As mentioned earlier and demonstrated there, his form this season has been brilliant. Form in all senses of the word. His performances across the World Cups, but also his form gymnastically, his precision. He is a delight to watch. He's been a champion at the Asian Games, at the World University Games, at the Asian Championships, and at World Cup level. But he has set himself up to be at the heart of the discussion when it comes to the Olympiad. Beautiful, oh, the flourish, like a trampoline gymnast, the way he kicked out his body. Majestic. How big a number? How big a difficulty score? 15 in qualification. Oh yes, 15.4. And he's got 5 additional tenths of difficulty. It was obviously going to lead, it was just a question by how much. Tang Chia-hung, what a setup for the Olympiad. He's done everything that he possibly can.
Fenomenalno finale na drogu spremljamo in čakajo nas še 3 nastopi.
Alexander Myakinin of Israel, 5th best in qualification. It's not the easiest job in the world following that. But this experienced gymnast has been a medalist at the European Championships. Goodness, he got some amplitude in the Casina. Oh, there's power here. And Coleman had real height too. Nice pike position in the Kachev, really got the body jackknifed. Wasn't that good? Alexander Myakinin of Israel always seemed in full control despite a huge amount of power.
Tukaj v Kopru, kjer nas čakata še 2 sestavi, naslednji bo nastopil Karlo Makini, drugi v kvalifikacijah z oceno 14.950, izhodiščna ocena njegove sestave pa kar 56, kar pomeni, da tudi on lahko pomeša vrstni red na stopničkah.
He just recently competed at his 7th European Championships, where he was 5th, both with the team and in the horizontal bar final. One of the most impressive things was the amplitude that Myakinin got in this routine, and yet he kept his angles right to ensure good firm re-grasp of the apparatus. There, for example, he was so in line.
Kot smo dejali, bil 5. v kvalifikacijah, zaenkrat mu kaže vsaj na izenačenje kvalifikacijskega dosežka, če ne še na izboljšavo.
Very good, 14.5. Bronze medal position. Very good final, this. Now we have one of the great entertainers in horizontal bar gymnastics. It is Bistecca Carlo Macchini, the Italian gymnast who won the silver medal at last year's European Championships. He was the 2nd best in qualification with 14.95. There he goes into the Pagan. And the Casina. And the Coleman. Guaranteed excitement every time you watch this gentleman. Absolutely guaranteed it. He's just so thrilling. Well, let's have a look back at this performance. That is wonderful, isn't it, going into the double tuck position. Only one of those skills that we've seen in the whole final.
Sedmi je bil v kvalifikacijah z oceno 13.600, izhodiščna ocena njegove sestave pa je bila 5.30.
And we should note as well, as we look back at this performance, that opening skill, the Pagan, named after a Slovenian great, Aljaž Pagan, the world champion in 2005. Carlo Makini goes into third place, 14.7. So, the top three with one to go. Yes, Tojšibek, well done to him on a silver medal on the pommel horse. Won yesterday. The 23-year-old scored 13.6 in qualification. He doesn't have huge difficulty, but he performed his routine well. That was a little lacking in crispness, shall we say, but he did well to hold it. Oh, nearly. Just had a crumpled landing and couldn't hold it. Good effort. You know, he's had a very good weekend. Diaz Tojšibek, the silver medalist on the pommel horse. One of so many gymnasts who worked with ferocity to try to get an Olympic qualification spot. He's kept his head high the whole time. He's really worked diligently. Good young generation coming through in Kazakhstan. They're going to be very ambitious going into the next 4 years. They're going to be aiming to become regular team medalists at the Asian Championships. They're going to be aiming to make World Championship finals as a team, not just as individuals here and there. .65, so no change to the podium. It means that Tang Chia-hung has won the gold medal. Very entertaining horizontal bar final that was too, as the pathway to Paris gets closer and closer. The classified results in the horizontal bar competition: bronze for Carlo Makini of Italy, silver for Croatia's Tin Srbic, and the gold medal won by Tang Chia-hung of Chinese Taipei. Really, all of those top three gymnasts that we're going to see on the podium, every one of them you could imagine being in an Olympic horizontal bar final. Challenges that face the selectors for some of the big national teams. Proceed directly to the men's horizontal bar victory ceremony. Wasn't that thoroughly good entertainment? He always looks like the most thrilled man in the world, Callum McInerney, when he's made it onto a podium. As I was talking about earlier, the challenge for the Italian selectors is actually putting a team together, because you've got some very good all-arounders. You've also got great specialists like him.
Mediteranskih iger, Julio Markus Filipe, tehnični delegát Svetovne gimnastične federacije, ter Enis Hodžić-Lederer, vodja sodnikov pri moški gimnastiki. The medals will be awarded by the Mr. Sašo Bertoncelj, member of Executive Committee of International Committee of Mediterranean Games, Julio Markus Filipe, technical delegate from FIG, and Enis Hodžić-Lederer, chief of the judges. Tretje mesto, third place, Carlo Macchini, Italia.
The bronze medal goes to Beefsteak himself, Carlo Macchini of Italy. And that now completes a full set of colours for him at the World Cup level.
Second place, Tin Srbić, Hrvatska.
Tin Srbić of Croatia, winner of the silver medal with much improved difficulty from qualification. His second silver medal in a short space of time in World Challenge Cup competition. The gold medal won by Tang Xiaohong of Chinese Taipei, and he has got a corking new routine in terms of the difficulty. 6.8 in this final. We'll hear the anthem of Chinese Taipei.
National anthem of Taipei. To so bili najuspešnejši v današnjih finalih na drogu. S tem
The medalists in the men's horizontal bar competition in Koper.
V moški in ženski športni gimnastiki tukaj v Sloveniji.
Time perhaps to enjoy a stroll by the seaside, but a brief one